La Pena is a place in Ecuador and South America, which is where you go to eat, drink, dance, have a nice night out without leaving the place. We have a dance floor, a little dance floor, but you know, it accommodates a group of people who like to dance salsa. So we have here people laughing, drinking, talking, and eating at the same time. The most popular is the shrimp ceviche, which is also a national dish. Come over to La Pena and don't be afraid of asking anything, because we have a staff who's going to always answer any question about the food, about the drinks. And also we don't hesitate anyone. You can stay here 2, 3, 4, 6 hours, whatever you want. This is the place to be.
So Pete, you say that La Pena is both festive and delicious. Tell us why you chose it.
Well, it's our favorite northwest side restaurant. You walk in, the service is excellent, you're greeted and seated right away. The decor is very lively. It's a tropical decor with toucans and very colorful, everything's very colorful. The food is unbelievable. You taste the food, and it's a Spanish influence and a South American influence, and it's all thrown together. They came to Chicago, and it's everybody's influence. The appetizers are excellent, but the main dishes are even better.
Now, Soraya, your ethnicity includes Puerto Rican, but the food at La Pena is Ecuadorian. Mm-hmm. So how did you find the difference in what you grew up with versus what you found at La Pena?
You know, I think a lot of Latin American countries have kind of the staple foods, like, you know, chickens, a lot of beefs, a lot of rices and beans. So I found that the case at La Pena. But the food there I thought was outstanding. Each of the dishes I had, from appetizer through the entree, was just fantastic.
Well, I'm going to say, if there is an Ecuadorian soul food, La Pena is it, okay? La Pena got me for life, okay? I mean, this was the most incredible time I've had in years going to a restaurant. I just totally enjoyed the atmosphere. Everyone was friendly. I felt like everyone went out their way to make sure that we were serviced as soon as I walked in. I made reservations. As soon as I walked in, I sat down. It was like everything was there for you.
And it was probably a member of the family that sat you down.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's their lifeblood. They want that good service.
The preparation of their beans was just fantastic. Like, I've had beans from many Latin American countries, and something unique about theirs. It's like I was just drizzling those beans over everything, just mashing it all together, and it was just fantastic. It brought a lot of the tastes. Like, they had the plantains, which were very sweet. It seemed like they were cooked in some kind of sugar, maybe brown sugar.
Did you have the seafood? Did either
My
of you have
friend
the seafood?
Scott got the shrimp. Probably the best shrimp I've had in Chicago.
Unbelievable.
I'm not kidding.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Was it the garlic or the grilled?
It was the grilled over a bed of like yellow rice.
Yeah. The Ecuadorian way is to have rice with every dish somewhere, either as a side or as the main dish, and they hold true to that form.
I think the highlight of the meal was the appetizers, though.
Yeah.
We had the chicken empanadas.
Weren't they amazing?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And we had these potato pancakes with this cheese in the middle, but then it had peanut sauce.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know.
I had the same
very popular
thing.
ingredient
Oh
for
my
cuisine.
God. This was something I never experienced. I never experienced peanut sauce on top of a potato. I was not too sure if it was a sweet potato, but it was just a regular plain potato. It was like, it was colored though. It was an orange.
Yeah,
it was
orange
orange
color,
and orange.
yeah.
And it tastes so great. I never had such an exotic taste with peanut butter sauce on top of it, okay? It was just amazing.
Now, Danelle, this is your first foray into the Ecuadorian cuisine, like, you know, experience. I mean, did you find the wait staff was very helpful in guiding you?
Yeah, I never experienced the Ecuadorian food before, and I wanted the waiter to give me, like, what would be something very good to drink. And he told me about the La Cora Latina. Oh my gosh, you won't drink
You know
anything.
what that means?
It's crazy Latin, okay? And I'm talking about this drink was crazy. It had everything that all the spirits you need were in one little glass.
Was it like an Ecuadorian Long Island?
Yeah. I think they threw the kitchen sink in this drink. And it was awesome. And combined with the drink and the music, I mean, you get into the Ecuadorian feel like you really want to go to this place. You want to experience the lifestyle of Ecuadorian people.
Speaking of music, they have quite the live music scene at La
Wow.
Pena.
Yeah, there was a party actually going on, and the table next to us was a birthday party, and like people just got up and were dancing like next to the table, and it's a pretty crammed restaurant area, but they had no problem. They were just up and dancing, and it was a great band. They were playing everything from like an Ecuadorian version of Simon and Garfunkel to like standards like Bésame Mucho. They had like Gypsy Kings, they had Bombolero. I mean, it was fantastic.
Soraya, do you know what really grabbed my attention was the instruments.
Yeah.
I noticed there were like big and small instruments of the same kind. I noticed some kind of flute that one of the guys was blowing in.
Pan flute,
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was a huge one. And then I looked up after taking another sip of my Licuada Latina. I look up and he is like with the smaller one. Like, wow, this is awesome.
Did anybody have the traditional Ecuadorian quacker?
Yes.
Did.
It was delicious, and I can't believe it's oats.
It's made from
It
quick.
tastes-
Yeah,
it
from
How
tastes-
oats.
unusual is that?
I loved it. It's like a thick breakfast type
Right.
like smoothie.
Yeah, the four of us liked it.
Everyone at our table tried it, and I was the only one that was down with it.
And I was just amazed that you could drink oat. I was like, what?
Well, it's like a meal in itself.
Well,
too.
after
It's full.
Locura Latina, Donnell,
Step down.
you can't compete with that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, Pete, you selected La Pena. Give us your summary.
It's a friendly place. The live music greets you as you come in, and it stays with you the whole night. The tropical drinks are very good. The many dishes are excellent.
All right, Soraya.
I'd say definitely a place to bring a bunch of adventurous friends for a fun night of Ecuadorian culture.
Tanel.
Man, if you want to have an awesome time, if you want to have a La Cora Latina, you go to La Pena, and I guarantee you'll go back forever.
All right, you can see the pan flutes and try the paella at La Pena, 4212 North Milwaukee, 773-545-7022. Open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday and for brunch on Sunday. Reservations are accepted on Fridays and Saturdays only, and the average dinner tab per person without drinks is $36.